Yo, Lonnie, check this out. This is your boy Malcolm speaking. I'm heading to a gig. I have my MTD, and I have a Brubaker as well in the car, in the vehicle. With that said, that doesn't mean I'm going to be playing the Brubaker more than the MTD. Actually, that doesn't even mean I'm going to be playing the Brubaker. Not because I have it in my car, heading to a gig. That means I will be spanking it. The situation is... Okay, let me tell you the story. I had a Fender Jazz bass, right? So, I had that in the meanwhile when I was whilst I was waiting for my MTD bass. So, the most standard bass to play is a Fender Jazz, you know? So, I was doing that. So when it was time to uplift my MTD in Kingston, New York at Mike Tobias there, in the woods, I decided to sell my Fender Jazz. Okay. This dude from California said he wanted the bass. I said, you want the bass? You got it. So, we made arrangement. He was going to make payments. Not payments. He was going to shoot me the cheese through PayPal in the evening. One evening passed. I didn't hear from him. Sunrise, I didn't hear from him. Twilight came again. I didn't hear from him. It was nighttime again. I didn't hear from him. 72 hours after, I didn't hear from him. So, you know, he didn't stand his word. You know, so I figured, well, maybe he's a guy of low integrity. So I left it alone. So a couple of days afterwards, I got a call from Cleveland, Ohio. This guy interested in the very bass. Well, I was gonna sell it to the dude from California for 14. So this guy from Cleveland, Ohio, drove 6 hours down to Maryland, snatched up the Fender bass for 1,600 dead presidents on white paper. I was like, boom, it's yours, buddy. So that was it. So what I'm trying to say, when something doesn't work out, that doesn't mean that it wouldn't work out. The guy with low integrity finally got back in touch with me after I sent him a text and said, hey, the bass has been sold, so, you know, do what you need to do. He said, oh, it wasn't meant to be. I was like, what? It wasn't meant to be? Who are you? You agree on a sale, you back out from the sale, no communication, and then it wasn't meant to be? And he proclaimed to be some God-fearing guy. He's a Christian and talking about God and stuff, you know. It's amazing, you know. I think when you love God, automatically you will love others and respect them. If you don't show those qualities, I doubt whether you love God. Anyway, so with that situation, right? That's situation number one in the situation room with Malcolm in Malcolm's hall. Situation number two. The Brubaker for sale on eBay. One of my fans liked the bass. He said his dad called me up and said, man, hey man, let's work out something. I want the bass for my son. I said, okay. We talk. He liked the bass, blah, 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 so on and so forth and so on and so forth. Boom. He said, I give him some payment arrangement and all of that. I'm trying to make it very easy for him. 3 payments over 90 days, you know. So, he agreed. I have his text messages. I wouldn't put that public, you know. But I can if if it's necessary. He said, call it done. Thank you, brother. You're a good man. Call the sale done. Done deal. A lot of done and done deal, you know. Yeah. Thankfully he didn't. So that was it. So the time come for me to when I'm going to be expecting the payment. I didn't hear from him. Nighttime passed. I didn't hear from him. The cocks start crowing in the morning. Cock-a-doodle! Well, not really. This is America. So this guy now didn't get back in touch with me with payment. He didn't say a word. Another low life, in my opinion, low integrity. He was supposed to be a Christian too. You know, as I said, if you don't love God, you know, I'm not angry with the guys who's behaving like that, because I think they don't have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. That's why they can do stuff like that and think it's okay. So he didn't show up with any payment. He didn't communicate. No email, no text, no phone call. Up until this very day, he hasn't said anything. That's amazing to me, you know. So eventually I didn't hear from him on the date. I give him like a week and change afterwards. Then I had to forcefully relist the base. I relisted the base back on eBay. You know, it was so unfortunate that maybe a potential buyer didn't see the base anymore and they spent their money on something else. So I lost the sale, and this low integrity guy didn't get back in touch with me. I forgive him, man, because, you know, I realize the source of his, you know, his ways is based on who he is, you know, and who he belongs to. So, you know, it's all right. I forgive him right away, instantly. Yeah. So the base is back on eBay now. Struggling to get it to sell. Then, boom! Soon after that, this dude say, hey man, I like that bass. I want that bass. Let's make an arrangement to pick it up. Boom, set the price. And boom. Right now, I'm heading towards the destination, because we meet up. We're going to meet somewhere you know, I help him out to the driving distance. He's coming from farther up north. So I'm going to meet with them now to drop off the instrument. So the whole story in the second situation and the first situation is that, you know, when something happens and it doesn't seem like it's going to work out, don't fret. Fret not thyself over evildoer. Sorry. Fret not thyself of evildoers. They shall soon be withered like a tree. So I'm not mad at these guys, you know. So this guy now is gonna pick up the bass now, and then I will have 3,000 dead presidents in my pocket. So it may seem as though I lost a sale, but no. There's always the right buyer and the right person who, you know, will buy the bass and will enjoy it. So in a sense, I'm very thankful for the other guys who backed out, because, you know, I don't want guys with those type of behavior to be playing any of my instruments. So that's the story, you know. So I'm heading now to the rendezvous, drop off the instrument, collect the cash, and that's it, buddy. Yes, sir. So all in all, God is a good God. He's a faithful God. When one door is shut, there's a gate. It's going to be open for you, you know. So don't fret over them dudes, you know.